there are many people walking around with pieces of their soul missing or the entire soul missing. Sometimes it can be identified as those people that are walking around, they seem to lack any sort of emotion or compassion, and their eyes are just simply black and soulless. After all, the eyes are the window to the soul, right? We've heard this many times over and over. I also want to explain something else. These beings have failed at their self-preservation, and they're now experimenting on us to benefit their species. They mentioned that the soul energy of the brother was leaking, and they were not able to repair that damage. However, I don't believe that they cannot repair it. They simply choose not to repair it because it's not worth their investment in time and resources. However, this is where hard work, due diligence, and perseverance can really pay off, and we can heal and restore our own souls. But we have to be aware of this process. The key is to know and realize what's happening. He's not alone, remember that. The concept of alien abduction spans time and cultures and language. This gives the concept of alien abductions a universal construct. It's my estimation there are at least thousands more out there like him. The information to get out there is the key to our success. And I'm so grateful again to Holly and her bravery for allowing us to share this with you. I know who their species are, and they don't want to admit to me who they are because it takes away their power. When we can uncover their truths, they lose the home field advantage. The more we know, the less power and less influence they have over us. So my next question to you is, where are you from? What type of beings or entities are you?
Currently, we know how you want us to describe ourselves. We do not give you that. We feel you pinning us down, tricking us, but we are smarter than you can be.
I am not tricking you or pinning you down. The human construct is we label for information. So are you part of the gray race?
We are gray to you. That is enough for you. You don't need more. We are gray to you. We are different than you think, but you will not listen anyway. So why take the time to describe it?
Because we're curious. I am listening, and I'm seeking knowledge and information. I ask them now if they understand the concept of love. Their answer is extremely manipulative, and they try to use my emotions to get me to feel sorry for them. The bottom line is love is the highest known frequency. Love is what connects us to the divine, to God, to source. And they admit that they are incapable of love. Therefore, they have no problems with abducting, experimenting, and manipulating us. For this reason, it's critical that we do everything we can to ensure that they cannot attach to us, they cannot soul nap us, and they cannot manipulate us for their benefit. This right here is why I do these podcasts. To help create the healthiest and strongest souls possible should be everybody's goal. Do you understand the concept of love?
We have explored this concept at length, the way you feel it, and it is one of our objectives to impart this ability. It is something we aspire to. We want it for ourselves. We admire it in you, and we wish it for ourselves. But if you don't cooperate, how are we to achieve such a thing?
If they cannot contain the energy of love, then what are they exactly? Are they artificial intelligence? Where do they come from? Where is their planet? They also now start to complain about the interference that I'm causing them with these questions. They don't like it. They imply that I'm simply a nobody and that they don't need to share their information with me. I now bring up the concept of spiritual law, and this is their workaround. They cannot violate spiritual law, but they can and do create events in our lives that will trick us into false consent. This is where wisdom and discernment helps us to strengthen our soul health, our soul well-being. They pretend that their trickery is designed to help us. They also say that they are working against the common enemy with us. But who is that? They never state.